Hi everybody, it's Kathy from Create with Kate 56. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas and I'm wishing you all a very happy, healthy, and safe new year. I'm going to start out this new year by doing a challenge to myself. Now, you're more than welcome to join along with this. As I go along, I'll tell you a little bit more. But basically, I am going to do a house of cards. So I have my little covers here, and I got them on rings, and I'm probably going to have to find some bigger rings somewhere down the line, but these will work for now. I did this, I used a Tim Holtz mini embossing folder for the brick and for their roof tiles, and I made myself a little box to keep an entire deck of cards in. Now this is inspired by Shana at Shanouki Art, and that's her full deck challenge, which is what I'm going to be doing with a little spin, and Mike Deakin, and I will have links below for those. So basically, I have this box, I have my cards, keep my little house in the back, like that. So every Monday, I'm going to pick a card out of my box, and on the cards there are prompts, and you don't have to go in a row, you don't have to go by suit, you don't have to just reach in and pick a card. So for instance, this one is a 7 of diamonds, and it's hidden, so you can't go through and pick and choose what you want to do. So the one you pick is the one you're going to do, and you'll go according to the prompt on the front of the card. So we'll just set this aside for a second here. And this morning I picked out number 8, and on that was collage. Now I took some pattern paper and decoupaged it to the front of this card to kind of dim it down a little bit. And what I decided for my collage, I have a little bucket with some little things back here, and we'll just go ahead and get started. Now, in the description box below, I will have a list of these prompts. You can choose not to do prompts. You don't have to join in this challenge with me, though it would be fun, and I'd love to see what you guys come up with. But I'll have the list of prompts that you can cut out and use for your own House of Cards challenge. So first off, I'm going to go with this little piece here. It's off the edge of a computer paper, and I just colored it with some ink, and I think I'm going to put that right about there. And then I've got a piece of music paper, which is very old and very thin, so I'm going to just go on ahead and put some glue stick on this. Now this is Avery glue stick I've been getting from Amazon, and this is a really good glue stick. I think this is the best one I've ever tried. So if you're looking for a good glue stick, check them out. You can get them in small packs just to try them, or you can get big packs when you know that you love them and you're going to be using them. So there's my music paper. This is a little scrap of Tim Holtz paper here, and I'm just going to stick this down on top of there. Oops, I need to go this way, I think. Yeah, right about there. That's good. I've got a little Tim Holtz paper doll here. I colored her with some alcohol ink markers. My markers are Cali Art, and I really do like them a lot. So I've done her, and then I just went around the edges with black soot. And I also chose this butterfly, and I think I'm going to put that right about there on that little girl. There, I think that looks good. And I'll glue the whole thing down. So yeah, I've been following Shanouki Art in her 52 card full deck challenge, and I'm really enjoying watching her, and I thought, well, why don't you just do it yourself? So I am. And her little feet are right about there. Put some more glue up on her head, apparently. Didn't put any up there. And I have a die punch number 8, which is the number on this card. I thought that would be kind of fun to put back down here in this corner. There. So that looks pretty good. I think I'll take my distresser here and just go around the edges a little bit. My camera only lets me record for a half an hour, so that's why I decoupaged the card first, so it was ready to go. And like I say, I just used a piece of sewing dress pattern paper for the background. You can choose to do that. You can gesso, you can whatever, however you like to do that, or not do it at all. Just leave it plain. I'm going to take a little bit of my black soot here and go around the outside a little bit. It's cold here. It's been cold. Christmas Day started getting pretty cold. Or not Christmas, New Year's. We had our Christmas on Sunday, yesterday, so I'm thinking it was the actual Christmas, but it wasn't. But we did have a white Christmas that way because we didn't have any. It was quite warm actually on Christmas Day here. Okay, now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew around the outside, and I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got her sewn around the outside. I sewed her around with some black thread. In the back I had some, in the bobbin I had some beige, so I just left it in there. And this is just a piece of packaging paper that I glued to the back, so you can journal on there if you choose. Snip that one off a little bit. Now what I thought would be really fun is to keep track of how we're going here. So this one I'm going to use my date stamper, and it's, what is it? What is the date? The 3rd? Yep. Okay. So I'm just going to stamp that up in a corner. And then going to add my prompt. I guess I could cut it down just a little bit more here so I don't take up so much room. See, nothing fancy. I just took some scraps of paper I had, wrote down ideas. So I don't have any small number stamps, or I would write like week 1, week 2, you know, so on. But oh, now I gotta think here, because that, I'll put it over here on this side. Because this is where we're gonna put our holes to put them in our little house of cards. Let's see. I think we'll go about right there. And probably about right there. That looks pretty good. A crocodile. Be careful not to cut my threads. And I want to put eyelets in them. It's not necessary, but I think it would really add to the overall book that we're going to come up with here. Let me change my settings. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we'll set our eyelets in here. And now let's put them in our house. I got a little funny for you. I worked so hard making these little covers, and this is wood. I had my husband cut. I had these planks of wood that were like this long, so I had him cut to here, and then I drew out the roof and the chimney, and he cut that out from this direction. And then so I glued them together, got them all stuck together good, and marked my holes where I wanted to put them. And this was supposed to be the back, but I have my inside paper for the back. I might make another one, I don't know, but just one of those things, you know, you don't pay attention to, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you ding dong. And there we go. We have our week 1 for our house of cards. So neat. Now again, I'll have all the links down below to Shanouki Art, of how she does her full deck challenge. And also Mike Deakin, because that's how I came up with the idea of putting these in this box, and you know, like hiding the prompts that you're gonna do. So every day it's gonna be a surprise. So every Monday we'll be back and we'll work on our house of cards. I hope you like this. Oh, before I go, I want to say this is done on my Dymo label maker, but I used Tim Holtz. I can't think of what it's called. It's the card 6x9, the craft core that comes in different colors. So I cut it 3/8 of an inch thick and fed it through, and it stamped out my thing, and then I just sanded over the top to bring out the letters. I thought that looked pretty cool, so there's that too. But again, I have all the links below in the description box. I hope you check out Shanouki Art and Mike Deakin. They're both really great artists. A lot of inspiration to be found there, and I hope you decide to follow along with me on this challenge, and if you do, please post pictures so I can see. The box was fairly easy to make. I just made it out of chipboard, so if you want directions on how to do that, I can do a little tutorial for that as well. So all right, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you to all my subscribers and all the support you show me, all the comments and the likes. It just means the world to me. And if you're new here, if you like what you see, please consider subscribing and then hit that bell for the notifications so you'll know when I will be uploading a new video. Give me a thumbs up also if you like it. That'll really help me grow my channel. I'm trying to reach out to as many people as possible. I also still have my 1,000 subscriber giveaway journal, and I will provide a link to the information to that below as well. So when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be able to pick a winner and get that sent out to you. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.